Hey everyone, Leanne here from Kingdom Bloggers. So today I'm going to show you how to create Bible studies that you can deliver as a free product or as a paid product, but create them in a way that's going to help build traffic to your website and your YouTube channel. So I know many of us in this Christian blogging space, the big desire is to get more traffic to our blogs or to get more traffic to our YouTube channels, whichever platform or both that you are building. And we know that, this year SEO has kind of been in the hole and we don't know if it's ever coming back. So instead of feeding a dead horse, we are going to explore ways beyond just SEO to drive genuine traffic to our websites. But more importantly, how to serve our audience in a kind of bigger picture manner. Too often we get focused on blog posts and we forget that there's other ways that we can deliver content that serves our audience, helps them better understand scripture, and helps them grow closer to God in the process. So today we're specifically talking about Bible studies. So many of you create Bible-based content. Maybe you've written your own Bible studies. Maybe you have a Facebook group dedicated to delivering some kind of Bible study content, or maybe you have a combination of all of that. So I'm going to show you how to tie it all together so that you can build all of your platforms kind of at the same time with minimal effort. Okay, so I'm going to show you a very basic devotional Bible study that I've created and how I have kind of put it all together to incorporate blog content, video content, and then how to package it for delivery. If you want to offer it for free, then you can use Gumroad because you can deliver free things in Gumroad, or you can create it as a paid product and deliver it in both Etsy and Gumroad. But I do want to have you ponder something before we dive in. Obviously, most of us would like to eventually earn income with the stuff that we create here. But I want to give you kind of some thoughts on how you approach the idea of earning income. The default setting is this. I'm going to create a Bible study and then I'm going to try to sell it, right? So you place it on Etsy and hopefully somebody buys it, or maybe you send it out to your email list or share it on social media. But you only earn income if someone actually buys it, right? And this is where a lot of us struggle is, I've created all this great stuff, but nobody's buying it. Well, let's take a step back from the mindset of money, which overtakes us all at some point if we're not careful. As Christian content creators, we have to get back to the basis. What is the foundation of what is our mission? Our mission is to help others learn scripture. It's to evangelize. It's to share the gospel. Now, there is a line where you share it freely, and then maybe you create premium versions that you can then offer for payment. But when you are just building, you really have to think of your long-term blog goals. I mean, the ultimate goal is evangelism. That is all of our goal. But let's look at the little goals that it takes to get to that point, okay? When you create these Bible studies in the way that I'm going to show you, just consider the opportunities that arise if you offer them for free. Now, I'm not saying you have to, but I want to put things in perspective for you to always keep our mindset on the mission, not the money, okay? So if you create them in the manner that I'm going to show you today, you're going to be building them in a manner that, if given away for free, will generate traffic to your website, traffic to your YouTube channel. Now, we all know once you get to a certain level of traffic on either one of those, you can earn ad revenue, which is actually a much easier way to earn income than trying to get people to buy stuff, than to try to sell to your audience. So I just want you to kind of keep that in the back of your mind as we're going through this process. And I'm absolutely not saying you cannot sell these. I'm just asking you to reframe your mindset of how you are approaching your ministry and what your ultimate goal and mission assignment is, which is sharing the gospel. Okay, so here is just a basic, I'm going to open this up here, cover page. And then this particular study actually has 4 lessons, plus an intro, plus a summary. So what the person is going to get if they purchase or download this for free from my Gumroad. Right now, this is going to be a free product in Gumroad. What they will get delivered is a PDF with this page, of course, and this page, okay? This is just sort of a little welcome. This is a link. Now, I am actually going to add a QR code here that goes to the same link. Why would I do that? Well, if these were printed out for, say, a ministry retreat, a Bible study class, something like that, if they're printed out, the people can't click it, which means they can't access the material, which means the leader of said event would have to print out all this for everybody, and usually that's not going to happen. They have the QR code when it's printed out and sitting in front of them. They just pick up their phone, go right to it on their phones. And then over here, you see the week 1, 2, 3, 4 study questions. All right, so how does all of this translate to traffic? Let me show you. So we are going to go to this one here. So I am actually still building this one, but this was a shorter one. I'm going to show you my bigger one that it's actually already in use at this moment. So this link right here, or the QR code, will be going to this page. This is a page, not a post. And you can see here, there's content. There's a table of contents. So I have week 1 or lesson 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's lesson 1. There's readable content. It's like a whole section. It's not, I mean, it's less than what a blog post would be, but it's impactful content. And then here, they can click and it goes to my cloud drive where they can download the questions to go with this lesson. Now, I will be adding a third component to this. So the first component being this, the readable content, the second component being the study questions. You should also create a video to go along with the readable lesson. Now, the video is not verbatim you reading what's on this page. It's kind of taken this context, the heart condition, understanding the heart, and just putting it in video form where you're kind of casually speaking, not reading from a prompt or anything like that, and just sort of put it in a more practical application kind of way. So when people land on this page here, well, you're getting the traffic to your blog, you embed the video for this lesson. So now they're going to watch the video, which is building the traffic to your YouTube channel. If you're already monetized, there is your income right then and there. And when I mention about the free versus paid, you kind of have to look up at the potential for income, right? So if I charge people for this particular product, I'm only going to earn income in any capacity if they purchase it. Not only will I not earn income, say 100 people visit the landing page and 5 people decide to buy it, I will get 5 payments. But if all 100 people visit the landing page and see that it's for free, then that is 100 people potentially visiting the blog, visiting the website, who may then also visit other pages on your site to see other things that you have to offer. And also potentially 100 people watching your YouTube video, building those YouTube watch hours, or if you're already monetized, earning income for the time they watch that video. And so this is where we have to reframe our mindset about how we earn income with our ministries. I'm not saying that selling products is wrong. I actually have products that are for sale. But for those of you really trying to build the foundation of traffic for your sites, in light of all that Google has done to many of us this year, this is another way that you can help do all 3. Build your blog, build your YouTube, and earn income in that process. Okay, so this page, the link to this, like I said, is going to be right here. And then the links to the actual study questions. So this, the shareable link to this, it's in the blog post or the blog page, but you could also put it on the, where am I at here? Landing page as well, just so they can download them right at the beginning and so forth. And in this page, so you could insert the video right here at the top, put the study questions right under it, and then the devotional. I call this devotional content and so forth. And then what I do at the end of every one of these, I actually create, you can download a printable version of this full study without ads or images. Now, I know this might seem like an extra step. I could have given them this download in the actual here, like this link could have went to the downloadable printable version. But if you do that, they never visit your website because the entire thing's on a PDF for them to just read. And again, the goal is to help build the traffic to your website. So they come over here to the page, which let me just show you in preview mode. I already have ads on my site. So as they're going through reading this, now, of course, they can click this and it'll jump to each lesson. But the ads can be a bit distracting if they're really, if they want to take notes. And so I encourage them, print this page out, put it in your study binder. And so I tell them somewhere up here at the beginning, you can download a printable version ad-free at the very bottom of the page, so they know that up front. Also, if I send this out to my email list, I let them know in the email too. At the bottom of the article is a download link to print out the entire thing without ads or images from their study binder. And so they scroll to the bottom after they've read, you want them to watch the video, of course. And then down here, they can click and download the entire thing in a single PDF, which includes the devotional content plus the questions for each lesson. And in that PDF, you can put a clickable link that enables them to click and watch the video. So you can do that as well. So let me show you another one that I have here. So this is one that I'm actually in the process of building, but it's live. What I mean by that is I have a Bible study Facebook group. And so this is actually a 13-week study, so it's kind of long. And I am delivering this study each week's lesson in my study group. And so each week, they get a link to this particular page. And of course, I say go to week 1, week 2, whatever week we're on. And so I'm actually building this as week by week. So the whole 13 weeks is not fully created yet. So this page is live, but also in the works, if that makes sense. And so here's the outline for the 13-week study. There's week 1. Again, summary notes that goes to a printable PDF on my cloud drive. Here is a video lesson for this particular piece of content. Here's another one. I still need to create this one for the Prophets of Baal. And then we have week 2, video, so YouTube channel. Read the devotional, the technology trap. So this actually goes to another blog post that's on my site, specifically written for this study. And then the study questions for this particular week. And this is just content just to break up the videos that are going to be listed on the page. And so again, week 3, we're actually on week 3 right now. And so I will be doing that for all of these. And then once all the content is created, so at the end of this 13 weeks, we are going to have a completed study that I can then, just like I did for the previous one, the heart check, create a, pretty cover page and then a sheet that has the link to go to this particular page itself. And if I want to include links for the weekly study questions that they can just download right there, whatever it is. So in essence, what they get when they download, now again, mine are free. Now, if you want to charge for these, you totally can. But I am more about offering free study materials so everybody can have access to them, because in doing so, I am getting more to my website, and I'm getting more fruit from the labor, I guess is the best way to put it. So the more people that get and access these for free, the more people are going to visit the website and the more people are going to watch the video. So for me, that's a win. I mean, yes, I do want to earn some kind of income from these, but the money is not the ultimate goal. Serving, helping people dive into scripture and doing all of that is. But once I've created all that content, then I can package it in a way that continues bearing those same fruits. And then these studies, once you've created them, of course, put them on Gumroad. People can download them. I have had so many people, let me unshare my face here. I've had so many people email me, reach out to me after downloading my free studies to ask if they can deliver these studies at their women's group, at their women's retreat, things like that. And if there was like any extra fee or something they needed, of course, I'm like, no, please share away, because, if they then go and share it with a group of 50 or 100 ladies or even more, then more people are getting the message, but more people are also helping build the traffic to my website and my YouTube channel and all the things. Okay. So again, it's reframing the mindset of how we build content in a way that will generate income, but the income is not at the forefront. The income is sort of the result after the fact. And so, how do you promote these? Of course, let me create a couple of things here. So I create Pinterest pins, right? I have a standard format that I use for all my studies. I just change out the image here, the text and the color, but they all basically look the same. I share them on Pinterest. I share them, of course, I'll make a mock-up for my Facebook page. Like I have a pretty active Facebook page. And so it's like, hey, check out this new study. It's totally free. Again, you can also create like a leader's guide to go with these if you wanted to. Let me just show you really quick. So in my Facebook group, we're doing week by week, Monday through Friday, every day I post a graphic, right? And this is to get engagement, to get them discussing, because you're not in a group full of women like in person where you can call on people. So the idea in a Facebook or online virtual space, you want people to engage. So creating questions for that particular week's lesson and creating the graphics for them. Well, maybe not everybody has Canva Pro or whatever. And so since I'm already creating these for my own delivery of the study, I'm saving everything so that when I do finally finish this 13 weeks and I have all the materials, I have all the videos created, all the study questions printed and uploaded, that main landing page, everything is there. Also, I want to create some resources for leaders who may be leading this in a virtual space like a Facebook group, or who may be leading it like in person at a retreat or something like that. And so you could also create a leader's guide. And so what I've done, so week 1, here are the 5 graphics, well, you can't see them here, that I used for each day of the week. So basically all of these, so it says week 3, this is week 3, day 4. They can just upload this straight away into their own Facebook group. I'm in a community of women. I have 2 other women right now that run or actually 3 other women that run their own Facebook Bible study groups. And we sort of trade our resources. Some of them create studies as well. So at some point I might deliver theirs in my group, or they'll deliver mine in their group. And so I've created all the materials that they need to do so. That is another way you can create it. Now, something you could do if you wanted to is have the basic study and have that for free, and then maybe offer a leader's guide for a small nominal fee, because it's going to have all the additional resources for a leader with scripts and prompts and just all kinds of stuff. You could do that as well. Me personally, it's going to be all in one package. And then put it all together, create your mock-ups, list it on Gumroad for free, share it on Facebook, share it on Pinterest, share it anywhere on your own Facebook, not just your Facebook page for your blog, share it on your own Facebook group. If you have an email list, that's a really great freebie to send out that will get them to open the email, click it, land on your site, and hopefully go through the entire study. And you know what? They might even share it with your friends or with their friends. So I hope this kind of all made sense. I know I went kind of fast. I had a lot of coffee this morning. I'm lying. I wake up like this. Y'all know that. But it's all about our mindset. SEO used to be the thing we focused on so much, and it was great. Well, it was great, but now it's not so great. And so it's very important that we start kind of thinking bigger picture. But we also need to reframe our mindset back to the mission. The mission is sharing the gospel. The mission is digital discipleship. Money cannot be the mission. Money is something we do. I mean, I'm not lying to say I don't want the money. Obviously, having income is a great thing, but that income should be a fruit that comes from mission completion, doing what we are called to do in this space. But also, aside from the money side of it, just thinking bigger picture and putting the pieces together so that they continue to bear fruit beyond just the blog post. We get too much tunnel vision on just building the blog or just building the YouTube channel, when in reality, they're all tied together, at least they should be, in a way that we can just share and share and share. And in doing so, creating more and more very valuable, accessible resources to help people get closer to God and learn and study and understand his word in this digital space. So that's all. I would love to hear your feedback. If you have any questions, of course, drop them below or hop over to my Facebook group as usual. And I would love to answer your questions or give you some ideas or help you start pulling your pieces together to create a really well-rounded ministry that reaches more people for the kingdom. All right, guys, thanks so much. God bless and have a great week. Bye-bye.